Now let's talk about the weather. I've got hope here as well when it comes to our conditions. I know we've got a few more days to get through this heat and also the fire danger. That's going to last through the weekend. We also have a chance for storms through the weekend. That monsoon moisture is making a comeback. But next week, that's when the temperatures will be cooler. It's not going to be as dry. The fire danger won't be as high. And we'll have the return of onshore flow. So the sea breeze is going to return. That's going to bring back the cloud cover in the morning and also possibly some fog. Now we're taking a look at this map. It is a heat risk map combined with the high temperatures. So the heat risk is a color-coded map that shows us the level of heat risk depending on the color. So orange is moderate, and then we have red major, and the purple is extreme. Now notice we're going to have some pockets of that extreme heat risk today in the mountains and also in the deserts, but for the most part it's red away from the coast where the temperatures are in the triple digits, and a moderate risk for heat illness close to the coast where the temperatures will be in the 90s. So this will affect those of you who don't have adequate hydration, if you're not drinking enough water, or if you don't have a way to stay cool. So hopefully your AC is working, and if you need a place to stay cool, there's a list of cooling centers on our website. Scan that QR code. It takes you straight to the weather from the First Alert Weather Team. Now, as we head into the weekend, the temperatures on Saturday, they come down a few degrees, but they're still going to be in that territory for some of you for extreme heat and even heat advisory. So at the coast, we are in the 80s today. We're going to keep that over the weekend. For the basin, we've got mid-90s today. We're going to do it again tomorrow, but notice how Sunday, not as hot. The valleys will continue to see those temperatures in the triple digits. Same goes for the Inland Empire and the mountains. The temperatures around 80 degrees. But what's that? Yes, those are thunderstorm icons. There's a potential for some storms in our area, and I'm not just talking about the mountains and deserts. So I saw this morning, and it really made me pay attention because for the past few days, we have been mostly seeing that chance for storms in the mountains and deserts, and that's what we're going to see this afternoon. It'll stay dry mostly everywhere else. But watch what happens in the overnight hours. There's a chance that we could have some of this activity spill into the city and into lower elevation. So overnight, there's a chance that we could have some of this activity tomorrow morning. When you wake up, you may find some wet roads, some raindrops on your car. We may have some angry clouds out there, starting off with a bit of cloud cover. And tomorrow we will have more clouds compared to today. And then throughout the afternoon, the chance for storms shifts on Saturday to the mountains and deserts. Sunday looking like a mostly dry day for most of us, but we will once again see that chance for storms in the mountains and deserts. So the heat is not expected really to ease until next week. You see the 90s through the weekend for the Basin Orange County, next week in the 80s. At the coast, 80s today and tomorrow, then temperatures in the mid-70s by next week with the return of the fog, of the clouds. Can't wait for that. That's going to help cool us down, but we're not there yet today. Full sunshine, some passing clouds, triple digits, still a high risk for heat illness. Triple digits continue through the weekend for these inland spots. And the next week, temperatures eventually lower into the 90s early in the week. And crossing our fingers, 80s for the middle of next week. Still hot in the deserts. Temperatures ease over the weekend and through early next week, but notice how we need to keep an eye to the sky. Through Monday, we have the chance for storms. Same goes for the mountains. 80s today, then 70s, but please be careful, especially during the afternoons. That's when we have the potential of getting some of these stronger storms with heavy downpours, lightning, and some gusty winds. Stay safe, everyone.